I'd like to start this video by saying that I feel like Beverly Naya has created a name for herself as a Nigerian role model because the documentary she did on Netflix, it just came out on Netflix. I don't know how long it's been out, but it has been a bit life-changing or just very emotional to some people. And the issue she talks about, even though not exactly condemning bleaching, she has brought forward the topic and like brought her own voice into the conversation, and I believe that she has actually made a name for herself as a role model. It's interesting to see. Moody Yaya in the documentary said something that kind of stuck to me. He says that body shapes, skin tones and figures and different things like have a time period where they are praised more than others. Like before now, thin was the it girl figure, thin, light skin, and like nice short, nice, looking very clean and white and clean was a thing. But now we're moving to that age where Afrocentric figures like the big booty and the not exactly dark skin, but even though dark skin is creeping in, but like the melanin tones that are not so dark are in right now. And even when it comes to like hair, everybody was relaxing their hair. I don't think I knew anybody that had natural hair till I got to secondary school. And now it's like almost everybody is back to natural hair. They enjoy the way the hair grows. So he said that there's no point changing who you are because one day you will be in vogue. So there's no point bleaching, removing from yourself or adding to yourself, especially if it's for the trend of being in vogue. Then there's no point to it. But if it's something that you would want to do for yourself, I would advise you to do it. If you feel more confident and you feel like you're doing it for a positive reason, especially, then yeah, go for it. There has always been this stigmatization when it comes to having like darker skin, and I believe it's a colonial mentality, honestly. This perpetration that white is heavenly, black is satanic, demonized and seen as bad. And with that kind of mentality being like spread across the world, it's easy to see why shaking my soul. It's easy to see why people would feel the need to destroy their skin to look good, to look heavenly, to look lighter. I know some people argue that that's not why they do it, and it's fine if that's not why you do it, but I'm just speaking on general. I'm literally generalizing. I don't think I ever had negativity towards my skin tone growing up, like childhood stage, till we moved to Lagos, and that was like primary 5 till secondary school. And that's when, especially when I got to boarding house, that's when I started noticing that is there something wrong with me? But I feel like I was lucky because even though I knew that my skin tone being very dark was something that people would look at and be like, oh, your dark skin is not nice, like light skin is the right skin. It was like I never felt that way about myself. Like I felt bad that I was dark skin, but at the same time I always tried to reassure myself that I was beautiful, because like my family members always told me I was beautiful. They're like, oh, your complexion is so amazing. And also the little compliments that I would get, like walking around the streets. Or I used to work in this market, Mami Market in Lagos, and I would usually just get like random compliments from the market women there and be like, oh, you're so pretty, don't bleach your skin, don't be like these girls. And I'm like, oh, thank you, I love your darkness, thank you. But I still got that feeling. There was this girl that I used to work with then, and she was like, she used to meet this guy to make skincare products for her, and she started bleaching. And I was like, why are you bleaching? And she's like, I want to look pretty, like this is my real complexion, the skin is just, the cream is just bringing it out. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then she tried to offer me creams too, and I'm like, I'm fine. Funny enough, I didn't collect the cream, not because I didn't want to, but because I didn't think it was safe, because they're literally mixing it like in the market. Another time when someone had offered me cream was in uni. I had this roommate, lovely roommate. She was even like nice. I'm sure she won't even remember, but she gave me this eczema cream, and then she was like, you're very pretty, but I feel like you should even out your tones with this. Like, you have dark circles, you have like, your skin is not balanced, just even it out. Use this like maybe every morning, every night, you'll be fine. It's not bleaching, just to even out your skin tone. And I was like, oh, okay, Mumumi, I collected this thing, but I never used it, because I spoke to a different friend who was actually using these things, and she was like, don't do it, like going back is difficult, and it always starts out so easy. Like, it always starts out that you want to just remove the darkness from your knuckles. You can say I have really dark knuckles, you just want to remove the darkness from your knuckles. The next thing you're like, let me just, my hand, it's not matching my face. So it's like, yeah, you grow up and you start seeing like your mates doing it, and in your mind you're like, maybe I should join them. Like, I mean, if everybody's doing it, there must be something wrong with the skin that they are in. But I'm so happy that I didn't do it, even up to now. Even sometimes when I look scary to people because I am so dark, I just remember that I am actually very beautiful. I know, even if nobody ever tells you, then you should always tell yourself, I am beautiful. So yeah, I don't want to give advice in this video. I just wanted to share my experience being a dark skinned girl, like just living in this world. Not for pity, but for the fact that I'm finally happy that people are speaking on it, that, you know, being naturally you is beautiful. God does not make any mistakes. He doesn't make any mistakes at all. If you are dark skin, light skin, mixed with any race, you're white, you're like, now I'm talking about race now, like you're Caucasian, you're Asian, you're Blasian, I like that term, you're Latino, you're, I don't know, any race, like, and any complexion of that race, you're beautiful. And the skin lightening, it does more harm than good. So if you can avoid it, then you should. That's all. So remember, dark is beautiful. Exhibit A. Anyways, this has been just ranting with Tiano.